All right, everyone, here we go with the new moon in Capricorn. I thought we'd do something different. I thought we'd just, rather than do a pre-shuffle, we'll just cut the cards. That's what I would have done anyway, half the time. You know, it's what I do for your monthly readings. Let's just see. 8 wands. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, the new moon in Capricorn. I've been waiting all year for this reading. It's awesome. It's new beginnings. Yeah, it's the start of the year. It's a year of new beginnings. It is. A lot. There's a big planets moving into Aries. New beginning. Part of the zodiac. You know? There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot. Look, new love. Someone coming towards some kind of new love. This brings some kind of new love to you. It's time, isn't it? 7 of Pentacles, divine timing. You realize you're also realizing some kind of truth. You're realizing something that's been holding you back as well. Okay? All I have attached to you is some kind of new love coming towards you. Could be communication, but it's really just showing forward movement, the 8 of Wands. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a nice moon. Just a little bit of dreaming goes a long way in this moon, you know? A little bit. Yeah, we talked about that, but it's still here. That energy is still here with us. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Well, let's find out. Let's see. Let's see where we're going. 2 of Wands. Well, some kind of intention you set some time ago is about to be realized. You're about to be able to do it. Now, this could be somebody attached to you. This could be a long-lost runner that set the intention to come towards you a long time ago. Either way, I see it happening. Whichever one it is, roles can be reversed because it's got both attached. I see it happening. Okay? Wow. All right. What comes after the cut? I don't know. Can only imagine. King of Pentacles. I think you and somebody get it right this time. That the opportunity is there within this new moon energy. Now, I'll phrase it this way because, again, there's 2 energies here, so I have to be honest. Either it's you personally set the intention to do something a long time ago, it either didn't go right or you couldn't do it. Now you can do it, and it actually goes well. You get it right. You'll find that the delay benefited you in some way. Same applies if it's a person. If it ain't a soulmate attached to you, which for a lot of you it is because that energy is here. You may have had an interaction with this person in the past and it didn't go well. The delay in between those 2 interactions, then and now, benefits you. Okay? All right. Wow. Okay. It's a distance makes the heart grow fonder kind of energy, but it plays out in more of a we got it right this time sort of way. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle universe, the influence of the new moon in Capricorn, which really kicks off 2025. I'll tell you. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Overall energy is 9 of Wands. 9's at the end in tarot. What's fueling that? And the sun. Yeah. Again, where we couldn't see a way forward before, we can now. Where we went wrong before, where we got cock blocked, we're wide open now. Okay? Try not to hold any grudges. That's all I'm going to tell you with the 7 of Wands there. All right. It's the 3rd card in. It really doesn't matter too much, but it's for somebody. Right here's the energy around your connection with whoever this energy is that's coming in. I'll get to you. I'll pull on you at the end. I'll pull on you in the extended. I'll pull on whatever. You may have your own thing going on here. You may have something going on with this person. It could be both. All right. Energy, soulmate energies around you. Okay. 3D energies around whoever's attached to you. Their soul is here. Hidden energy is here. Message from the universe. Red with the energy of connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses I'll probably extend this one because that's very interesting. I've got 2. It backs up exactly what I said. There's a couple of things going on here. There's 2 Ace of Swords crossing each other. For most of you, it's both. What do I mean? I mean, you've set in your life, you've set the intention to do something. All right? It didn't work out. You couldn't do it. Now you can, and it goes well. Just to cut to the chase. You also have someone who's been a person that's coming towards you, a soulmate of some kind. It didn't go well the first time. now the potential is there for it to go well. Or you couldn't come together the first time. Now you can. Whatever. It's both for most of you. These readings play on the majority. So it's both for the most of you. All right? Let's go. Not all. No such thing. 3D energy is around the incoming energy. A tower, yeah. Wow. Everything's different now. I don't know what that means yet. Soul energy is here. There's soul. Bookends that. The 9 of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety. It doesn't belong in the soul. Swords don't belong in the soul. 9 of Swords. Anxiety doesn't belong there. There's a lot of anticipation in the air around something. Or if not, there will be. Okay? This energy dissipates out after a couple of weeks. But you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This could be near future influence. Somebody's usually worried about what might happen. Now they're not. That could be you or it could be somebody else. Message from the universe. The moon. It's a hidden opportunity. That might as well be 2 wands because that was the 2 wands was in the card before the cut. It's tied to this by default. The chance to come together, let's take it from this person's point of view because I don't know what your personal thing is. But from somebody else, you and somebody else, the opportunity to come together, it's not in plain view. Okay? You're going to have to look for the opportunity. But if you look for it even just a little bit, you'll find it. Okay? I don't know what that means yet. We'll find out more when we clarify. Potential final outcome, red with the tower. This moon is red with the tower too, with the color match in the background. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's life has changed. Somebody attached to you, their life has changed. I don't think you know about it yet. I think that's primarily what this is. I think you don't know about the opportunity. Like, Steve, there's no way we can come together. Yeah, there's things going on that you don't know. Things definitely going on here. Somebody's life, 10 Pentacles, has changed. These two are red together. The final outcome is somebody is now free to be, in most decks, this is a family picture. Somebody's free to be in your family picture. All right? I believe it. That's powerful. Let's go. Let's clarify with the witches, which randomly at the bottom, by the way, has 10 Pentacles. And I said to you, in most decks, that's a family picture. Yeah, it is. See? There's your proof. Yeah. Wow. I did not know that was there. I didn't. That's wild. All right, let's go. I think you will learn that, though. There's a Page of Pentacles underneath it. Two swords. Let's go. Why is it here? Tell me about 2 swords. Why is it here? Okay. This is very laid back energy. I expected this energy to be a bit more tense for the new moon in Capricorn. Maybe it's because it's the end of the year. I'm kind of on vacation right now anyway. So I'm pulling a reading on vacation. But, I mean, it's all right. But it's a pretty laid back energy, I have to say. What's going on with the 2 of Swords? It's crossed by the 9 of Wands. I love it when the overall energy comes up in the reading. It's not obvious, but it is obvious. Look, he's not facing the sun. The sun is the happiest energy. It's right there, right? You're just going to have to look to find it. Why do I want to tell you you're facing the wrong way? Yeah, if you're trying to figure out who this is, you're facing the wrong way. Take it as it resonates. That's the message from the energy. Okay? So, I don't know what that means. You do. You'll have to figure it out. Think laterally. Okay? If you're trying to figure out who this is, who could this possibly be? There's no fucking sun there. Steve's an idiot. There's no sun there. I don't see the fucking sun. It's fucking Steve. Asshole Steve. You're facing the wrong way. It's there. It's there. The 6 of Cups fueling it. It's there. That's on top. 4 of Cups. Something you thought wasn't possible. You dared not think about it, and when you do, you just go, it just bums you out that you couldn't get it right. You couldn't do it. Didn't happen. Okay. Why is the 4 of Cups here? 3 swords. Wow. You're getting another crack at something that failed. Either with a person, for some of you, it's either with a person or something in your life. For most of you, it's both. Wow. I love it. And if you're trying to figure out who it is, stop swearing at me. The sun is there. You can see it. I don't see it. It's right there. I don't see it. It's right there. Well, you would say that. Yeah, I would, because I'm holding the fucking card. It's right there. You're facing the wrong way. Turn around, motherfucker. Figure out what that means. Okay? All right. Tower, why is it here? I love it when the universe gives cryptic messages like that. I'm always quick to figure them out, though. Think about what I said. You're facing the wrong way. You can't take it literally. If you actually think that means you need to turn around, well, for some of you it might. Maybe you got a picture on your wall of somebody, right? And then you're not facing it right now. And if you turn around, you're facing that picture. And that's who it is. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey thing, so don't come at me and go, Steve, it was my dad. Okay, well, I didn't say you were banging them. All right, these two aren't banging. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, we all got problems. Well, not all, but a lot of people have problems with parents. Parental problems. Soul connections with parents are tough, man. You know, Three of Swords all over the place with that shit. It keeps therapists in business. Fucking hell. All right, the Tower. If it wasn't for shitty parenting, unemployment would be a lot higher with all those therapists out of work. Let me tell you. Across the town, every therapist watching me right now just laughed, but it's true, man. I'll tell you, it's the I've been helping people my whole life with stuff, and I could tell you that at least 75%, probably a little more, the problem ends up being their parents, and they're just bad parenting. Oh my God, it's unreal. You know, which usually stems from selfishness. If you're a parent, you can't be selfish. If you're selfish, you're just screwing your kid. You're just fucking the kids out of them. You don't get to stay. You know, a lot of times it happens with young parents that try to stay young. And then they have the kids, but they still want to party and stay young. I had parents like that. You know, they were very young when they had me. They they didn't want to give up their youth. It was selfish, you know. Fortunately, it gave me a lot of time to think and figure out things on my own. But again, it's a very common problem. Selfishness, the root of all evil. Something about that here. I don't talk about anything that's not in the energy, but for somebody watching, that helps you. That'll help you figure out who this is. The word selfishness. Okay? They just wouldn't give something up or wouldn't do something or whatever. I don't know. The Tower is crossed by the Ace of Wands, though. We've got a somebody's life is changing very fast around them. I mean, it's going up like a tinder box. What's going on here? It's the Chariot. It's very fast. Again, I'm just getting all fast energies here, the Three of Cups. Somebody's very emotional. They have an emotional outburst and they say goodbye to whatever their life has been. And it sends them your way. They're tearing their life down in this energy. Somebody wants that fresh start that this moon provides, and this energy is affecting them emotionally. Their emotions are high. Very, very fucking emotional. Very emotional. They're just tearing things down. They're lighting shit on fire. Okay? All right. Why is the Nine of Swords here in the soul? When the Nine of Swords shows up in a soul position, the soul has no fear. The soul doesn't, it's made of love. It doesn't have fear. It's not nervous. It doesn't, you know. So when we have anxiety here, it's somebody who's mistaking their ego for their soul. Okay? And they're having some kind of mental fucking breakdown here. Somebody's gone ape. All right, can I put it that way? You don't hear that phrase a lot anymore. Oh my God, they've gone ape. You don't hear that a lot. Somebody's going ape. All right? It's an old saying. It means they're going mental. But, yeah. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is it here? Page of Swords. Yeah. It's like a dream. It's like somebody had a dream, and in that dream, well, there's two energies here. This is one way of looking at it. I have to translate feelings into words, so cut me some slack. All right, for thousands of people, cut me more slack, for God's sake. Version 1, somebody had a dream, and in that dream, they sort of played their whole childhood out for them. So it ties with what I said about parents, everybody I've helped. If About 75% of them, it's a parental issue, and the parental issue usually stems back from selfishness, okay, of some kind. Somebody played back their childhood. And in one instance, it's the parents' fault that they were afraid to be vulnerable, or that they're married to who they're married to, or they're doing whatever. In another instance, it's their fault. It's all their fears. They just didn't want to grow up. It's called Peter Pan syndrome. Somebody had Peter Pan syndrome. So that's version B. Version A, it's somebody's just seeing everything that they thought was their fault isn't their fault. And once they realize that, they get very emotional and they make some fast changes. That's the majority, okay? I knew there was a reason I talked about therapists and helping people. And it's about that. But it didn't happen through a therapist. It happened through a dream. What's on top? Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's the devil. Yeah. 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 They're seeing all along that the devil, well, it wasn't them. It was somebody else, you know? And for some of them, they're seeing that the devil was a reflection of themselves. It's both. Both energies are there. There's two people. There's two things happening on this card. Why is the devil here? The Ace of Wands, which I believe was crossing somewhere. I think it was crossing here. Things happening fast. This energy flows from here to here. There it is. It's there. So that dream, that realization is the cause. It's what's causing the environmental energy of them setting everything on fire. Somebody's very emotional. I don't know who it is, but you do, except for the fact you're looking the wrong way. The moon. Why is it here? Talk to me, universe. Now, this seems odd, but it's true. The main energy here is telling me that the opportunity to move forward, either in your life, with this person, or both, depending on what situation you're in, the opportunity isn't obvious. Again, it ties to you looking the wrong way. You might be looking the wrong way when the chance comes. You might not be home when this person shows up, metaphorically speaking, or maybe literally, I don't know. Why is the moon here? Some of you may not get the opportunity with this person. It's not who you think it is. It's somebody from a long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it is who you think it is. I don't know. You might not get the opportunity with this person because you moved and they don't know where the fuck you went. All they have is your old address, right? I mean, I can't think of how many girls must have showed up at the North Hollywood house that I haven't lived in for 15, 20 years. My God, those people. The truth is, we don't always give our new addresses to people, do we? You know, certain people get them, certain people don't. Why is the moon here? Oh, won't let me shuffle anymore. Temperance, 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 temperance. What's fueling temperance? The lovers. Oh my God. There's an opportunity here that's not for two soulmates to come together, bring them a lot of healing, something good to happen. Whatever it is, personal for you, you and somebody else, or both. Something really good can happen here, and if you blink, you'll fucking miss it. Or you're facing the wrong way. Or you're in the wrong place at the wrong time for it to happen. Which is probably why you're getting this reading, so that you're in the right place at the right time. Or facing the right way. What's on top? Stop that. What's on top? Knight of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Fuck, yes! I'm right. It comes in fast. The opportunity for two soulmates to come together. Empathy. I'm drawn to symbolism. I'll show you the symbolism. It's meaningless for you. It's about how the cards reflect the energy back at me as a medium. But you see the direction he's going, right? He's going left, right? The DF, the Divine Feminine, is on the right. She facing left. So that energy is where you'll spot this, is who you need to be for this to happen, for you to understand the moment, for you to figure it out. Okay? Empathy. Again, it keeps coming up. I talked about it. Do not lose empathy. Right now, from this moment forward, keep your empathy levels high. There's more here. Can I double clarify? Would you mind if I did? Okay. All right. I'm going to double clarify here, and I'm going to leave the cards in. I'm not going to take out the other ones. I need to clarify both of these as one unit. The Knight of Swords, Two of Cups combination. It's like one of those little restaurants they have where it's like both KFC and Taco Bell in one place. It's like that. It's right there. It's the Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. I don't know how people could eat that shit. I really don't. I ate it once and I'm like, oh God. Probably because I've been eating good food for the last 2 years, well, 3 years now. God, it's been 3 years since I ate any kind of fast food or anything. All right, here we go. I got the blood pressure of a fucking 19-year-old with good blood pressure. I'll tell you, I do. It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. Again, there's the approach. The approach comes fast. The approach comes from the east. But you might be facing west. You see, I showed you. Remember I showed you the lovers and the female on the card facing left? The approach comes that way. You want to go. You want to flow with that. All right? This one here, you might be facing the wrong way. That's the way I'm interpreting the energy. That's the way it's reading for me. You might say, well, if it's coming from that direction and I'm facing that direction, I'll see it coming head on. It's saying the same thing. If you're the divine feminine, if your Empress energy is up, you'll see the energy coming. Saying the same thing. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. It just showed it to me the first way. All right? What's on top? King of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I did a 3-card recently, was it? Where I said you might, if you trust your instincts too much, you might think that somebody is being a Burger King, being a King of Wands, and you might miss something. This is that energy. It's a little bit of that energy. All right? Be careful about overthinking connections or trying to figure out. The universe is very clear that you're facing the wrong way if you're trying to figure out who this is. I still don't know. That's going to mean something different for all of you. And for some of you, you're really good at lateral thinking. And others of you, you're not. I'm sorry. But that's all I can tell you. I mean, it is probably not literal, you turning around and there's something on the wall. But there's some message here about you facing the wrong way, and it just keeps coming up. It just keeps coming up. It really does. You might get some clues in some dreams. You might get some clues in some dreams. If you just sit there, the answers will come. A little bit of pure potentiality. Answers are in the silence. Will help you with any of this, be it personal or an incoming energy from a person or both. Okay? Again, there's just this message you're facing the wrong way, or you might run into this person, if it's a person, and say, oh, hell no, it's a Burger King, and run. You should pay attention to a recent 3-card I pulled. Okay? I think it was just a couple days ago. Wasn't it like the day after Christmas or something like that I pulled it? It's right about there. Definitely pay attention to that because it's showing up here. And that means a good number of you that reading is for are watching. All right? 10 Pentacles. Let's go. 10 Pentacles. This could also be another crack at something. Another soulmate rolling in. Another crack at it, only this time it goes right. But you might be so afraid it goes wrong that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, you might be afraid to look. Don't be. Don't ever be. All right? The unknown is where the magic is. Find out where it's going to go so that you don't spend the rest of your life wondering where it would have gone. All right? You don't want to be that person. All right, here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Let's go. 10 of Pentacles. Why is it here? What's the final on this? Oh, the universe is not playing today. That's a 10, right? 10's at the end, dead end, that lead to a new beginning. That's a 10. 10 swords. The environmental energy. What was is not what's going to be. Well, that's the message that's there. I'll translate that one for you. I'll save you the lateral thinking. What did I say? Rewind. I said somebody's tearing their life down. They got some kind of in-dream therapist from the fucking 11th dimension that gave them some kind of fucking crazy-ass dream and emotions up. And they're tearing their whole world apart. Tearing it down because they can finally see what's been hindering them the whole fucking time. This is 10 swords. Somebody's done. Somebody's life, somebody's world is getting 10 swords stuck in it. It looks like that by the time they're done with their fast emotional outburst on top of fast energy. All right? What's on top here? The 7 Pentacles. That's this guy right here. Standing here looking at the dust as it settles. This is after the dust settles. The time is right. The time is now right for a whole new life. after the dust settles. That's the dust unsettled. That's the dust settled. So you may have to let this play out. I'm not saying you're going to hear from somebody in this new moon. I wouldn't say that anyway. I can't predict free will, and there's no way I'm predicting what these fuckwits in this soulmate cycle are going to do. But I will say that when the dust settles, that the energy is there for somebody, for something to happen here, for somebody to reach out. Why is that here? New love. Page of Cups. A brand new beginning in love with somebody. Somebody who you once celebrated. Somebody who you once thought there was a future with. Somebody who you've invested a lot of emotional energy into. And if you think you know who this is, fine. Alright? It's none of my business. But it is my business to translate the energy for you. And the energy is saying you're looking the wrong way. Now that can't be for all of you. It's not mathematically possible. But if you think it might be for you, try to apply some lateral thought to that. Okay? But yeah, very clear here. But only after the dust. So somebody is ripping their life apart, man. They're putting 10 swords in the way it used to be. Only after the dust settles do they show up. Is there the potential for them to show up? Okay? Wow. Let's pull 3 cards on you. And let's go. Look at that. I accidentally hit the little animal deck. It's a Page of Cups. Look at that. You see it? It's a Page of Cups. It's right there. Wow. Wow. I just accidentally hit it as I was grabbing the main deck to pull 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card on you. Alright? I'm going to pull some wicked voodoo on this. I got a tower and a devil. I want to know what happened, who the fuck this is, what's going on in their life, what they are to you. I want to know about for some of you, I'll open by pulling on you, and we'll pull a pyramid. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. Right now, I'm going to pull on you, see what else the universe wants to tell you. What else you got to tell my viewers, universe? Anything? Anything at all? This is one of the final readings of 2024. Wow. Fool, the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, and there's your 10 swords. Nothing will move forward in this connection until after the dust settles. Somebody here is making some changes, and those changes are happening because of this energy. This is Cancerian energy. Cancer is the hot spot of this connection cycle. It's a Cancerian themed soulmate cycle. The North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. That sets the theme, according to my research. This is my 4th cycle I've studied, but I've studied previous cycles too because the energy is still here. But anyway, that being said, they're making these changes. All of this is happening. These dreams that even happened are because of you and your energy in this soulmate cycle. Right here, the Fool and the 8 of Pentacles are read together. Somebody's doing something that they hoped they never had to do on someone attached to you. Okay? It's sort of like the writing's been on the wall. The same applies to something in your life. There's something in your life where the writing has been metaphorically on the wall for a long time. Right? It's been on a metaphorical to-do list. Something that maybe you've been putting off, procrastinating. You hoped you wouldn't have to do it. You did anything else to distract yourself from it. Right? Oh, I'm not going to do that. I got to wash the car today. I'm not going to do that. No. There's some dishes in the sink. I'll get it. Lame excuses at that in some cases. The energy is ripe with this new moon for you to take a leap of faith and do it. Take another crack at it. It may be something, and we've talked about this before, it might be something that hurt your ego once before. It's possible. Try again. All right? This is one of those try again energies. Even Mr. Arms Crossed here should take another crack at Blondie in this energy. While he did bore her on the first date, and that's never really good in my experience. Pants don't usually come off when they bored. But at the end of the day, she might just go for it this time. There's a good chance on it. All right? So whatever it is that the writing's been on the wall for you, take a crack at it. But the base energy here is all about this reading. It's all about the fact that something that happened between you and this person had a bigger impact than you think it did. And that's been very clear for a while in the energy. But it's coming into focus quite a bit now in the current energies. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Underneath that 10 swords is 3 swords fueling it. Each side has its own 3 swords that it's dealing with. For some of you, it's just you. For others of you, it's you and them. Right? But either way, this is a separate issue for each side. So I'll pull on this in the extended for you. I'll see what that's about. Because you're doing your own thing here too with 10 swords possibly, I think. I mean, it might be a smaller level than them. I don't know. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. It's going to be very interesting. That tower and that devil. All right. Good luck.